What is up, my dudes, and welcome to a new thing that I will be doing. I'm going to talk over gameplay in the background and do whatever the fuck I want, like story times and other things like album reviews maybe. I don't know, but today we're having Trials Fusion gameplay in the background because I wanted to play this game. But this is story time, so I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be talking about anymore. Fuck me, I don't know how to do these things. I'ma just wing it, motherfucker. Okay, so this story is about the time that I crashed an ATV into a porch. I crashed that motherfucker. It like had no damage done to the actual ATV, but that porch had the biggest fucking dent in it. Like, I like drove that bitch directly into it on an accident. Like, not on purpose. I did not know what the fuck I was doing. But, so my uncle had a ATV that he was letting us ride, right? So, like, I couldn't hear anything through the big motorcycle ass helmet that we had on. So, I didn't hear him ask me if I wanted to drive. So I was just like, okay, I'll do it, because I didn't know what he said. So, he put me on the front seat. And I was so confused. He told me how to drive it and everything, but I could barely hear what he was saying. So I was like, what the fuck? And then, like, we were doing circles around this big ass front yard that they have, and there's like a house, and then next to it has like a little area with a tree. So we were supposed to go in between like the house and the tree and like sit there and then go in reverse and go back, right? But me being the dumbass and idiot that I was, not paying attention to him, I decided to drive straight forwards up a gigantic fucking hill behind their house. So I don't put it in reverse. I'm just like, fuck it. I drive straight up the hill, try to do a turn. I hit a rock, and then I suddenly go off course for a second. I'm like, oh my fuck. And then I like hit a little like mud. I don't know what it was. It was like mud or dog shit or something. They have like 5 dogs and shit. One of them runs around the yard, takes shit everywhere. It was probably dog shit, now that I think about it. But I slipped, the ATV slipped on it when it hit it with its tire. So it flung it everywhere, but it didn't hit me. And I forgot to say that my cousin was on the back of it, right? The back of the ATV with me driving it like a dumbass. So I hit the dog shit, like my tire hits the dog shit, and then we go straight off course, spin out on top of the hill like a fucking full 360 bitch, and then we go straight down while I'm holding down on the throttle because I don't know what else to do, and I smack straight into the porch. I'm still on the ATV, but my cousin has flung off, and then he landed like 20 feet away from where the fucking ATV was. He had his helmet on, so we didn't get injured or anything. He landed on a rock though, and he hurt his back, but not that bad. And then I was just sitting on the ATV like, what the fuck? And then we get off the ATV, and my uncle backs it up while everybody on the porch was laughing, because I have 3 cousins and my aunt was all up there laughing, while me and my cousin Nick were sitting on the ground terrified. He was still laying on the ground like he had died or some shit. And then I was just like, oh fuck me, I'm the dumbest piece of shit of all time. I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing. And then like my uncle got kinda pissed off, but he didn't at the same time, cause it didn't even damage the ATV that much. It put a whole dent in the porch. It did not hit. It barely had any impact on the ATV. Only impacted the porch. The ATV had like 1 dent in it. That was it. The whole thing had 1 dent in it. And the whole porch had been like dented into. Like it had like a huge like fucking triangle crease where that motherfucker slapped into it. And then he well, he backed it up like a cop in person and took it over to where he parked it, and then from that day on, I have never touched a moving vehicle, tried to drive a moving vehicle, or try to touch that ATV ever again. Oh, so horrible. I hate it, but ATVs, bro. I just realized I didn't even mean for this to happen, but like Trials Fusion is kind of like the perfect gameplay to have in the background, because he's riding your goddamn dirt bike everywhere. I didn't even notice that. But if you like this new type of content that I will be creating, then just say something. I don't fucking know. But on that note, I don't even know what to do anymore. Like, I talked about it for 5 minutes. I'll say one more thing though. After that, we went to a little like local restaurant thing, and literally all I heard for the rest of that week, staying down there, because it was not where I live now, because I live in Richmond, it was in Wise County in Virginia. So the rest of that week, all I heard about was people talking about it in that house and laughing at it, and it was so annoying. Like, I get so embarrassed to this day seeing that ATV and people remembering what I did. But I already did the outro. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This is my first time doing this shit. I don't have a script. I won this bitch. But on that note, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to end it now. Bye.